Oh my goodness, Teresa, I am so glad that you asked this because you're not alone. Actually, there's quite a few women, once they start transitioning over to pellet therapy, regardless if it's estrogen or testosterone, they have this period of time where they're very nauseous. So I want to explain about this because when it happens, it can be super scary. If you're new to me, my name is Sherry. I'm certified in menopause health as well as hormone optimization. I love to educate women so they can make informed decisions as they navigate menopause. Now, you're not the first one to tell me that you've gotten really nauseous after having pellet hormone optimization. It's actually more common than you think. So let me explain what is happening in your body. When someone gets pellet hormone replacement, okay, for the first time, it's almost like your body, because you're getting those hormone levels up, especially if they are super low at rock bottom. Once you get them up, it's almost like your body goes through this hormone shock. You see, when you start replacing hormones after a long time of being like real low, it affects your liver, it affects your gut. It works on how your sugar is being regulated, okay? Because yes, it does affect your insulin and your nervous system too. Now, if you're having nausea after pellets, for that first time, it's because those hormones are affecting your GI tract, your gut health, all right, as well as your liver detox pathway. You see, estrogen and testosterone, it can do a lot of different changes in your body. It changes how much bile is excreted into your gut. It changes how fast your belly empties after you eat and how your liver processes toxins. So a lot of times, if your body's not ready for that, okay, meaning that your detoxification pathways are a little sluggish, then you can experience nausea. Now, for most women, that nausea lasts for about a week, usually no longer than 2, but there are some people just like you where that nausea can last a little bit longer. And this is because with pellet therapy, usually you start to see a response in 2 to 3 weeks. Some women take up to 4 weeks, and that's because pellets, they work long term. You put a pellet underneath your skin, your body develops a little blood system around it, okay? And then it just slowly pulls and withdraws those hormones into your bloodstream. So when that happens, your body is building up those hormone levels, right? So once you get to about 4 or 5 weeks, you start to get that steady state of hormones. So during that time, as the levels are increasing, your body has to adapt to that new level. And that's why you can have nausea for that period of time. Now, here comes the big question, because you said that you're feeling great after pellet therapy, after that initial period of nausea. Will it happen the next time? Now, most of the time, it won't. And it's because your body's already adapted to new levels. Your hormone receptors, they're not starving for hormones like they were before. And at this point, your liver is upregulated, so it knows exactly what it needs to do. But I always recommend, especially to my patients, when nausea happens after pellet therapy, that you want to make sure that you're supporting your body the best way that you possibly can. For some, that means that you need to lower the dose. So that's a question that you need to ask your provider before you get the next round of pellets. The second thing is that you want to start ahead of time, a week ahead of time, and really work on detoxifying that liver pathway. You can do this by doing some type of detox protocol. This is something that I offer my patients. You can ask your provider if they don't have one. If they don't, just drop detox down in the comments. I'll get you the one that I recommend for my patients. You can also support your GI tract by taking probiotics, making sure that you're limiting things that's going to affect your gut motility, like sugar, alcohol, foods high in preservatives. Now, I'm a huge proponent of pellets. I think that they're absolutely amazing, but it's important to understand how they work and just have some different strategies moving forward. So Teresa, I hope that answered your question. Of course, if you have any other questions, please drop them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them. And for more tips when it comes to menopause, hit that follow button so that we can continue to go on this journey together.